Welcome to One Games. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to episode 0 of One Games. So today we're going to talk about the process of going home back to the Philippines. So tuturuan ko kayo or i-share ko sa inyo yung experience ko going back home in the Philippines. However, take note, hindi ako OFW. I am an ROF or Returning Overseas Filipino. So, different po ang process ng pag-uwi. So, I'm gonna break it down here. And if there are links or images that you want to see, I'm gonna put it in the show notes down below. Also, take note that pabago-bago ang process. So ito yung na-experience ko and I'm gonna share it here with you guys. So first, before your flight, you need to pre-register online for a COVID-19 swab test. So as early as 3 days before your departure, kailangan nating mag-accomplish ng what they called Electronic Case Investigation Form or ECIF. So dalawang links or dalawang separate na form for an OFW tsaka for non-OFW. For OFW, you just need to go at e-cif.redcross.org.ph. And for non-OFWs, I'm gonna put the link on the show notes para makita nyo at saka mag-fill up doon. After filling it up, makakatanggap ka ng confirmation email and QR code. Sobrang importante ang QR code. You need to screenshot it, you need to save it because gagamitin mo siya later. Number 2, what you need to do. Step 2 is you need to register. If you're an OFW, you need to coordinate with OWWA. Or if you are an ROF, you need to book a hotel. Kasi pagdating nyo dito, you are not allowed to go directly to your place or to your homes. You need to wait for the results of the test for the swab test before you can go home. So for OFW, pupunta ka sa tinatawag ng OWWA na OASIS or the OFW Assistance Information System. For ROF naman, kailangan yung ibubok nyong hotel is accredited ng DOH or Department of Health. So I'm gonna also put a link for the hotels na aprobado ng DOH. So while I'm recording this currently, nasa hotel ako ng approve ng DOH. So I'm gonna tell you guys, this hotel is not cheap. So currently, yung company ko nagbabayad ng 3,000 per day para lang sa stay ko dito. And I'm not sure kung magkano yung ibang hotel, but I'm sure na it's not cheap. So I'm gonna put all the list of the hotel, the link down in the show notes, so just check it out. And number 3, during the date of the flight, pag nasa airport na kayo, may ipapipirmahan sa inyo. This is the Declaration and the Waiver Form. Nakasaad dito na ikaw ay fit to travel and kailangan dala-dala mo yung mga documents that are required by the national government and the local government of your destination. So ibibigay naman nito ng staff sa check-in counter. So you don't need to worry about it. Yung kailangan mo lang is yung sarili mong document. And take note, every LGU in this country different requirements. So make sure updated ka. If you're following their page, their public information office page. That's what I did. I followed our LGU's public information office, and they're kindly enough to accommodate me with my questions. So no need to worry about it. So pagdating mo sa Manila, ma-fill out kang electronic health locator form and arrival card through the Philippine Bureau of Immigration portal. So, kailangan mong i-fill up yon. May QR code siya. So, I'm gonna try to link the QR code. So, yung pag-fill up po ng electronic health locator form, mag-generate siya ng QR code na i-send sa email. Kailangan mo ding i-save to. Kasi kakailanganin mo to na once you arrive in Manila. So, remember, dalawang QR code ang kailangan mong i-keep. Yung una is yung ECIF or Electronic Case Investigation Form. Ano pangalawang QR code is the ones for the Electronic Health Locator Form and Arrival Card. Upon arrival, you need to fill up more forms. So, it's sobrang daming forms, no? And listen to the briefing. May briefing na gagawin. So, pagdating mo na sa terminal, ang gagawin sa inyo ay may thermal screening upon deplaning. And then, pahihintayin kayo sa isang designated area. And then, surprise, surprise, more forms to fill up. And then, our group went with the Philippine Coast Guard. Binigyan nila kami ng briefing. So after ng briefing, for OFW, pwede na silang mag-proceed sa verification booth. Yun na yung ECIF. It's check na sa verification booth yung QR code mo. And OFW will undergo the free COVID-19 RT-PCR test. For ROF naman, during the time na umuwi ako, that was July 21, 2020, free pa yung RT-PCR test namin, yung swab test. It was free. But however, ngayon, as of July 30, 2020, meron ng bayad. You need to pay to undergo the COVID-19 RT-PCR test. So, and lastly, you need to proceed to the immigration. For OFW, para sa COVID testing, bibigyan kayo ng barcode stickers at the barcoding. Then, pagkatapos, pupunta sa test booth, magte-test sa'yo yung barcode stickers, and then iti-test ka na. And isa sa mga stickers ilalagay sa passport mo. For ROF naman, tsaka non-OFW or non-OFW, you need to pay for the COVID-19 swab test, which costs around 4,500. So, if tatlo kayo na hindi OFW, you need to pay a whopping amount of 4,500 multiplied by 3. So, it's not cheap. Once nabayaran mo siya, bibigyan ka din ng barcode sticker, pupunta ka sa swab test booth, then bibigay na yung barcode, and then they will put the barcode also in your passport. So, after nun, you need to pass to the immigration na. So, yung QR code, diba? Yung pangalawang QR code, doon kailangan i-check. So, kailangan mo ipakita sa immigration. Present that QR code at the immigration. After the immigration, bababa ka. This is bababa ka at the arrival hall. So, isi-separate nila yung OFW tsaka returning overseas Filipinos. For OFW naman, pupunta sila sa OWWA desk or Overseas Workers Welfare Administration desk para sa kanilang quarantine hotel assignment. I'm not sure if it's free yung hotel assignment because I never experienced the OFW treatment. Kailangan mo lang pakita is the QR code and the project care slip that you filled out earlier. For ROF naman, pupunta ka sa Department of Tourism desk kasi i-verify ng staff yung booking ng hotel mo. They are going to make sure that nakabook ka ng hotel. I'm not sure what's gonna happen if you haven't booked your hotel. Not sure because fortunately for my case, our company booked our hotel already. So after we signed some forms, we went out, we got our baggage and cleared the customs. And kailangan ng Affidavit of Undertaking before leaving the terminal. So more forms to sign after the immigration. So yun. And then lastly, number 10, we transfer to our hotel. Pinick up kami ng hotel vans and we're staying at the hotel. So ang gagawin sa hotel is you're gonna be quarantined until lalabas ang result nyo. So during our time, yung libre pa, yung swab test, nag-test kami ng 21, dumating yung results on the 25th ng gabi. So it took 4 days para dumating yung results. For OFW naman, I'm not sure. Sabi nila 3 to 5 days daw. And the result will be sent through the email address you provided during registration. Pag negative result, may assigned quarantine personnel sa hotel. Or punta ka lang sa front desk, sabihin mo negative result ka. Or positive result naman, mangyayari ay you will be endorsed by the Bureau of Quarantine. They will hand you over to the Bureau of Quarantine and sila na yung bahala sa inyo. Ang matatanggap mo if you have negative result is the BOQ or Bureau of Quarantine Medical Certificate. For OFW, ito pala, OFW, I just saw in my notes na ang accommodation and food will be shouldered by the government. Sobrang swerte ng OFW natin na gustong umuwi. The accommodation and food will be shouldered by the government. For ROF and non-OFWs, tulad ko, you should pay for all the accommodation, meal expenses. So, tayo magbabayad. So, it's gonna be expensive if you're not an OFW going home. Lucky for me, my company provided it all. So, next is, pwede ka nang umuwi. And, i-continue ang 14-day quarantine self-isolation mo sa inyong bahay. That is only applicable if you are in metro. But if you are outside of the province, yun na yung sabi ko, different LGUs, different requirements. If you're living in the metro, then after you receive the quarantine, after you receive the negative results, you can go home and continue your quarantine sa inyong bahay. So, that's it. Pero, I'm not gonna stop there. Next podcast, I'm gonna talk about going home from Manila to your province. So, I'm gonna share my experience next episode kung paano ako umuwi from Manila to Visayas, kung saan ako nakatira. And I'm gonna share to you the struggles of getting the documents and all, and paano ito kunin. So, Thank you guys, and see you next episode. Thank you for joining us here on One News. If you found value in our show, we'd appreciate a like, a rating, or a comment. And don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to tune in. Signing off in 3, 2, 1.